Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Was good. So I got an email from one of my subscribers, and it says, technology, I believe, has caused people to have a greater false sense of self. With apps like Tinder, you can dial up a human relatively quickly. People that go on one date a day would have never been this dateable before. My question is, why do women count the bad options as options when weighing out the perfect mate? Shouldn't the bad options be discarded? All right, so there's a lot of stuff I guess we could talk about in this email. Well, let's start with the question about women and options. And I've said this actually on a video a while ago. But as far as women with options, it's weird because women have options because a lot of dudes holler at them. But like you were saying in this question, you said, why do women count the bad options as options? Because, there's going to be a large number of those guys who they're not feeling. So it's kind of like, are they really options? You understand what I'm saying? So women get attention from a lot of dudes, but are, a good majority of them really the ones they want in order to really even say if that's an option? You see what I mean? But the thing is this, even though women get a lot of attention and, let's give her a number like 100. Let's say a woman is on an online dating site and 100 guys contact her within, a couple days or something, right? And out of those 100, I'd say maybe at least 25 she should be able to like. You understand? Like at least 25. You understand? Out of the 100. There should be something that says, hey, this guy seems cool or whatever. I could, make something happen. The problem is, though, is that, especially with online dating and like apps like Tinder and sites like OkCupid and all this other stuff, the problem is, and this applies to you guys when you're dealing with women, is that, since women get so much attention, like you were saying at the beginning of this email, you said, technology, you believe, has caused people to have a greater false sense of self, right? So what happens is that since so many dudes is hollering at these chicks on these sites and they're getting so much attention, right? What happens is that some of these ladies, they start to get even more picky than they were before. So now, since they get a whole bunch of guys trying to hit them up, they think that, their perceived value is like, it's real. They think this is real. They think that the amount of guys that's trying to get at them really dictates how many men are really into them. You understand? So then they feel like, well, all these guys are sweating me, and I get to pick and choose from all these guys. So then they become more picky, and then the more picky they get, what happens is that they start to have these ideas of what that perfect guy is supposed to be. So then they're continuously searching for that perfect type of dude. You understand what I'm saying? And now this is not all women, but in general, this is how it goes down, especially with online, and it don't even have to be Tinder or OkCupid or a dating site. This could be Facebook, Instagram, where now you have women have a platform to be attention whores. Do you understand what I'm saying? And the thing is that this type of stuff makes it harder for you as a guy when you're dealing with women through these type of avenues, meaning the online dating and, trying to hit girls up on Facebook and all of that other stuff. It's interesting because, I have a audio program on my Bad Boy membership, which is called The Easy Way to Date Online for Men. And I got a few audios about online dating, but I don't make too much material for online dating. And the reason why I don't do it is because online dating, to me, in my personal opinion, it's like not, I would say like, it's not really the best course of action overall. Do you understand? Like, it's not, I feel like that's like the last thing. That's like the thing you sort of do at the end of the day. You understand? Or when you're bored, you go on Tinder, you go on OkCupid or Plenty of Fish and holler at some girls. But, you know, a lot of guys try to make that their main thing. And the thing is that the type of interactions that you can have with women on these sites, it's you know, it's not really beneficial for you in the long run, especially if you don't know how to do it right. You understand what I'm saying? It's not going to be that beneficial for you because the platform that you're on, which is the online dating, the women, since they have this false sense of you know, self or whatever, or they have this false sense of importance on there, is going to make it harder for you to get anything popping. Also, the fact that it's, you know, it's really just a screen you're looking at and some pictures and a profile. So, you know, the whole thing about body language and actually interacting with the girl in that sense is gone. You know, it's weird because, you know, there's been times where I've been on online dating sites and I would, you know, hit up some girls and, you know, all this other stuff. And it's weird because the amount of women that I can get on online dating sites versus in, like, just in person, like just meeting women on the street or at a bar or whatever, or at a party, you know, it's so much easier to meet women in those places versus online, because it's so many things that's happening through the online thing that's going to make it harder for you to you know, get these chicks. Now, it's not saying that you can't do it, because I've met, you know, a lot of women online, but it should be something that's, you know, on the back burner. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so, and the thing is, you know, when you talk about women and having options, and, you know, why do women you know, look at the bad options also as options, is because even though a woman doesn't like a guy, she still likes his attention. A woman will love attention from anybody, even if they act like they don't. They love it. This is why when women complain, oh, street harassment and guys are talking to me on the street and I can't take it. And listen, if no guys were talking to them, they would be upset. They would be so fucking like, what the hell's going on? You understand? So they'll complain about it, but they like it. You understand? And even with online, they like the fact that there's so many dudes giving them attention. And I think that's the drawback of trying to get girls online, technically, is the fact that they have so much attention that it's harder for you to really make something happen, because her head is so gassed up that when you come through or you send a message or whatever, and, you know, if she even gets to your message, because there's so many dudes on there, you know, it's not the same, the right type of space, you know, in most cases for you to make something technically happen, you know, to benefit you. Now, again, if you do it right, if you know how to do it and make things happen, then yeah, it could be beneficial. But I still also suggest guys go out, you know, and meet chicks in person, because it's, you know, it's I would say if someone asks me what's easier, meeting chicks in person or meeting chicks online, I'd say meeting chicks in person is easier. You understand what I'm saying? Because online, like you were saying, you know, you said in your email, you was like, you know, the apps like Tinder, you could dial up a human relatively quickly. And the thing is that these women get so much guys hitting them up quickly. The thing is, a woman can go on an online dating site and never have to message a guy if she doesn't want to. Do you understand what I'm saying? She doesn't have to message a guy, because she will eventually get, you know, dozens, if not hundreds of guys sending her messages in her inbox. Do you understand what I'm saying? So women don't even have to do that. And the reason why that happens is because even online, you know, women still go with the whole, you know, they're not going to try to email a guy. Some do, but a lot of them won't. And guys are still the ones who are in pursuer mode. So it's weird because the dynamic online makes it tougher, because now you have, like, you know, people are like, oh, well, I don't know if this person is crazy or not. You know, they have that whole stigma. They have this whole thing where women will get on there just to get attention. So how do you know which ones are the attention whores, which ones are not? You know, it's like, okay, you're sending messages. How do you get that the number in order to make this shit go down? It's like all these different, you have this little block there when you're dealing with the online thing. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is, you know, with women overall, you know, it's interesting, because you got to understand that when a woman is getting this much attention, right, she starts to feel that she is, more desirable than she really is. Which, it's weird because then that also can spill over into, everyday life, which is why you'll go out to an event or something, and you will see a chick who, on a scale of 1 to 10, you might think she's like a 4, and then she's going to act like she's a 10 because she's getting all these guys sweating her. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is, if you want to do online dating, do it and have some fun with it and learn how to actually do it so you don't waste your time. Because if you're actually going on there and not knowing what to do, it's going to be like a waste of time for you. You understand what I'm saying? But as far as when we're talking about just women and why they, act the way they act or how they are on the dating sites, it's because they get so much attention, and that attention makes it, harder for you to make things happen. You feel me? So let me know what you guys think. Hit me up if you have any questions. Send a link. Click the link below. Also click the links under that to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men, and also get my, also go to badboymembership.com where you can get 45 to 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.